Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It is finally a nice and sunny spring day. I'm wearing a t-shirt, who am I? And I thought it would be a good idea to share my current skincare routine with you, especially because we are currently in spring, and for me, my skincare routine kind of shifts per season. So I do have some new products and I have a completely new routine from the last time I shared my routine with you, which I think was in like a productive day in my life vlog. I'm gonna be sharing all of the products that I use. I'll mostly focus on my morning and night routine, but I'll also share with you some things that I use on a weekly basis and some things that I use occasionally. Yes, if you're noticing that I have a massive pimple patch on the side of my face, I have a massive pimple patch on the side of my face, and that's just the reality of it. And I guess it's perfectly fitted for a skincare routine video. So I have a lot to share with you, so let's get right into it. By the way, I don't think I've ever acknowledged this, but yes, I did cut my hair. I cut like 2 inches from the bottom, and then the silver is coming out, but my hairstylist told me to stop bleaching my hair. So I'm gonna stop bleaching my hair. But like I said, I'm gonna start with my morning routine first, and the first thing that I have is a cleanser, of course. And this is the cleanser that I use. It's from the brand Versed. If you're not new to the channel, you'll know that I'm a big fan of Versed. So this one is the Keep the Peace Acne Calming Cream Cleanser. So this cleanser is a cream cleanser, and it is for sort of like spotty skin when it comes to like acne and pimples and stuff like that. I never had that problem before as an adult, but spoiler alert, I'm currently struggling with that. So this has been really great. This is like my 6th bottle or something like that, and I love it so much. I feel like it definitely improves like the breakouts that are happening on my skin. And sometimes I notice like an overnight difference. So I definitely recommend this if you have like problem skin. The next thing that I use is a solution. I thought this was a serum, but it actually says solution on the bottle. And excuse the weird crusting on the top. I don't know why that happens, but it's from the brand The Ordinary, and it's the caffeine solution 5% plus EGCG. It is for puffiness and dark circles under your eyes. And I don't know if you can tell, but I have quite a lot of that. So this has actually been the first product that I've ever used when it comes to dark circles that I feel is actually quite effective. I don't notice a massive difference, and I give it the benefit of the doubt because I was sort of like born with these eyes. These eyes, they kind of just look sunken in and dark naturally. So there's only so much a product can do, but this has been doing such a great job. So yeah, I put this on right after I cleanse my skin. And then this is a brand new thing that I've added into my routine. It is from a brand called Coco Kind. My first time ever trying Coco Kind. And I have to say, I love this product so much. It is a probiotic acne serum. So this is another serum slash solution kind of thing. And it is gentle enough to be used every single day on the spots where you are breaking out. And I have been breaking out quite a bit, I have to say. And I'm not even joking, the first day that I used this, a bunch of breakouts that I had on my skin went down significantly overnight. So I use this in the morning. I also use this in the night. You'll see that momentarily. But yeah, I just brush this over the targeted areas. And then finally we have the moisturizer that I use all over my face. And this one is from Glow Recipe. I feel like I've shown this before in like a haul before on the channel. It's the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. And this, I didn't get this for any particular reason that is beneficial. I just got it because it smells really good and the bottle is super, super cute, and I wanted to give it a try. It's the most basic moisturizer that you can think of. It's very lightweight. It kind of goes onto your skin like water and it absorbs really well. It's not heavy at all, but I will also say that it doesn't do anything. And then the very last thing, promise this is the last thing for the morning routine, morning skincare routine. This is a sunscreen. This is the very last thing that I apply to my entire face. And don't skip out on your sunscreen, people, especially if you suffer from hyperpigmentation like I do. It's not a want, it's a need. And this one is from Versed. I might actually switch this out. I'm lying. I definitely will switch this out once this bottle is finished. Not because I don't like it, but I feel like I need something that is a little bit more lightweight. So yeah, this one's a little bit on the thicker side. For some reason, when it comes out of the bottle, it looks tinted, but there's nothing on the bottle that says that it's tinted. But yeah, it's a little bit on the thicker side. It has a bit of body to it, so sometimes it feels a little heavy. And if it's for like the summertime, I would definitely say this is too heavy for me. I have oily skin, so yeah, I'm trying to finish this as soon as possible so that I don't have to wear it in the summer. But it's called Guards Up Daily Mineral Sunscreen. Oh, by the way, all these products that I'm talking about, I will link in the description box so you can easily grab them while I'm talking. And yeah, it's a fine sunscreen. It doesn't do any white cast or anything like that, which is the biggest concern for me when it comes to sunscreen for my face. So it doesn't have that, and I like it because of that. However, like I said, it is a little bit on the heavier side. It doesn't feel lightweight in comparison to, say, like Glossier's sunscreen. That one is way more lightweight than this, but it is still pretty good. I would honestly continue to use this in like the winter time. Okay, so that is my morning skincare routine. And then at night, it is very slightly different, just very slightly. The cleanser that I use at night is not this one, but instead is this one. And this is very, very new to my skincare routine, as well as like the brand. I've never tried this brand before. I've always wanted to, and I have finally decided to go with it. It's called Osea, I think that's how you pronounce this, and it's the Ocean Cleansing Mud. The first thing that I noticed with this cleanser, first of all, it's got a really nice texture. I wouldn't say it's creamy like this one, where it kind of is creamy and it foams up. This one is just creamy, but it doesn't foam up at all. And it feels more like a lotion, honestly. But the biggest thing that I noticed with this cleanser is that it smells like straight up peppermint. It is so strongly scented by peppermint. It kind of took me back, but I love it so much. It feels really, really refreshing when you put it on your face. And I will say it tingles. And I will also say, don't keep this on your face for too long. Usually when I use a versed cleanser, I kind of like cleanse for a good 60 seconds. This I can't do more than 30 seconds because the peppermint is super, super strong. And my face just gets really tingly and it starts burning my eyes a little bit. However, once I wash this off, my face feels so refreshed and so clean, and I very much enjoy the sensation. I don't know if it's doing much for me in terms of benefits just yet because I just purchased this, but so far, I very much like it for that nice, tingly, clean, refreshing feeling from the peppermint. It's also funny that it's like peppermint, but the color is just straight up brown. So that's the cleanser that I use, and then instead of using the caffeine solution at night for under my eyes, I use a toner at night. And this is the toner that I use. Again, this is from Versed. This is the Weekend Glow Daily Brightening Solution. I would say over a year I've been using this. I just keep refilling, I just keep repurchasing this bottle, and it's really good. I like it for hyperpigmentation. I just realized that it is an acid toner, so I used to use this 2 times a day, morning and night, but now I just use it at night. And then I use this again. So I use this morning and night, the Cocoa Kind Probiotic Acne Serum. The reason why I'm using it twice a day is because I have a lot of active acne and pimples right now, and so I'm using it twice a day to really, really target those pimples. But once it starts to clear up, I think I'll just switch to using this once a day if necessary. But yeah, it's just dependent on how intensely I need to use it right now. So I use this after the toner. And then something that is also brand new, I have never in my life thought that it would be a good idea to use oil on my skin because I have very oily skin. But it turns out that, you know, scrubbing away all of the oils from your skin actually causes you to produce more. I had no idea about that. So I now have skin oil. Is that what you call it? A facial oil? It's from the brand Indie Lee. It's a squalene facial oil. There you go. And it smooths and softens, and I guess gives me the necessary oils to keep everything balanced and not have my face overproduce oil. I just use 2 drops of this, 2 very tiny drops of this, and I kind of just dab it over my face after I've applied the serum here and the toner. And that way, because my face is a little bit moist or wet, sorry if you don't like that word, the oil absorbs a lot easier because my face is drying as I apply this. So that's the whole routine there. And then I just finish off with just a touch more of this moisturizer. Yeah, that's just how I finish it off. Cap it off with this. Again, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. Those are my two routines, my morning routine and my night routine. Now, I do have a couple of products that I use on a weekly basis or on an occasional basis. So on a weekly basis, I use this maybe once or twice a week now. I used to use it more than that, which is probably really bad. But this is an exfoliator. It's from the brand Versed, again. It's a Day Maker Micro Crystal Exfoliator. Of course, like I said, it's an exfoliator, so it's meant to just, you know, like scrub away at some of the rough parts on your face, which I do have issues with. So it is necessary in my routine, but not so necessary to use more than twice a week. So I have just been using this on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and that's it. And then I proceed, by the way, I use this Saturday and Sunday at night in replacement of the Osea. And then I just proceed with my nightly routine, all the other products that I mentioned before. Another thing that I use on a weekly basis, I only use this once a week or once every 2 weeks. It is a face mask. I don't feel like it's absolutely necessary to have this as part of my skincare routine, but it is nice to do this every once in a while for kind of like a reset. And it's the Versed Find Clarity Purifying Mask. So it's made out of white charcoal and bentonite clay. And this is just another thing that is good for dull skin, hyperpigmentation, acne, stuff like that. And so I just use this occasionally. All right, and then the last two things that are in my skincare routine, they are acne specific stuff. Like I said, I have never dealt with acne before as an adult. I had my whole acne situation with like puberty and stuff like that when I was like 10 years old. And then from 10 or 11 years old onward, I had such fantastic, no blemishes on my face kind of skin. And I was spoiled, I guess. And now that I'm an adult, I am 27 years old, I'm suddenly getting a lot of breakouts. And I thought it was just a phase, but we're coming on to a year now where I am still dealing with this issue. So it is what it is. I'm working through it, and I have products throughout my routine now that are hopefully helping. And I will say they have been helping because I've noticed a huge difference than from just a couple of months ago. But the last two things, they are acne specific. This one is from Versed yet again. Not sponsored, by the way. Versed truly takes all of my money. But anyway, this is the Game Over Acne Drying Treatment. So I use this occasionally now. I used to use this every single night, but I have stopped. I don't want to go overboard when it comes to using all these acne treatments. And this is essentially a spot treatment for whenever I have like whiteheads and I want to reduce the whiteheads. So I will apply this to those whiteheads and kind of just let them dry out overnight. It's pretty effective. It's not extremely effective, but it does do its job. I have noticed it do a bit of work for me, so do recommend it. And then the final thing that I use are pimple patches. Like I said, I have one on right now. I don't know if you can actually see it, but I have a giant one like this big right here because I have a cluster of pimples right there. And so yeah, these patches are from Rael Beauty. I actually prefer the Mighty pimple patches. Those are super, super effective. But I like that this container specifically has a set of the single patches and then the large patches. So I'll get these single patches for like my chin or something like that. And then these large patches are really great for clusters, which tend to happen on the side of my face. And by the way, I have a feeling that these clusters happening on the side of my face is due to the oiliness coming out of my hair. So I don't know. But anyway, I just like that this comes with a variety of different patches in one box, and I've been using them for quite a bit, and they're pretty good. Like I said, I like Mighty Patch better, but these are also pretty good. All right, friends, that is all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed sitting with me and talking about skincare, all things skincare. I feel like it's going to be super helpful, not only for me, but for other people who are looking to switch things up for the spring season. If you're anything like me, my skin changes through each entire season in such drastic ways. And so I can't use the same products from the winter during the summertime. And so, you know, shifts happen when it comes to skincare, and that's totally fine. And it's actually fun because I get to try new things, and hopefully it will help you figure out your springtime skin routine. And maybe you have some products in common with me. Let me know if you do, and let me know if you order any of these products or if you've tried any of these products and you like them or you hate them. I'm sure I'm gonna get mixed reviews about this one because of the peppermint, but I love it. But yeah, that is all for this week's video. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you in next week's video.